Homemaking is not merely a set of tasks to complete, but an opportunity to shape a life that is both beautiful and fulfilling. In a world that constantly urges us to move faster, slow homemaking is a gentle rebellion, a conscious choice to savor the moments that make up our days rather than rushing through them in pursuit of an ever-growing to-do list. Let's talk about the art of slowing down. Imagine waking up in a home that reflects warmth and peace, a place that nurtures rather than overwhelms. Too often, the work of homemaking becomes a never-ending circle of chores, schedules, and obligations. But what if homemaking became a source of joy rather than stress? What if instead of rushing through our days, we approached our homes and our lives with the intention of slowing down, noticing the beauty in the simple, and cultivating a rhymes that bring both peace and productivity? Slowing down does not mean doing less. It means doing what we must with more presence, more grace, and more care. It means waking up to the reality that the life we long for isn't just ahead of us, it's already here, waiting to be embraced. The power of slow morning. Let's talk about this. Morning sets the tone for the entire day, and how we approach them can transform the way we experience life at home. Instead of stumbling out of bed and immediately diving into the demands of the day, consider the beauty of an intentionally slow morning, not one of idleness, but of purpose. An early rise, a moment of peace before the world wakes up, a cup of coffee enjoyed slowly rather than gulped down absent-mindedly. There is magic in those first quiet moments. The stillness of dawn, the sound of birdsong, the ritual of pouring coffee into your favorite mug. These are not inconveniences but gifts. Resist the urge to check your phone the moment you wake. Instead, let the day unfold naturally. Breathe, stretch. Give yourself time to wake up fully before diving into the tasks that awaits. We're going to talk about a different approach to chores. Homework is often framed as a burdensome necessity, something to get through as quickly as possible. But what if we reframe the way we approach it? Instead of treating it as something to check off a list, we can choose to engage with it fully. Washing dishes will no longer just be about cleaning, but about feeling the warmth of the water, the smoothness of the plates, the simple satisfaction of bringing order to the kitchen. Folding laundries become a moment of appreciating fresh scents and soft textures. Cooking dinner ceases to be a race against time and instead transform into the act of love, a ritual of chopping, stirring, and creating something nourishing. Multitasking often strikes us into believing we are being more efficient, but in reality, it fractures our attention, leaving us feeling scattered. Slowing down means embracing one task at a time. Drive without distraction. Cook without rushing. Clean without checking emails in between. Let yourself be fully present in each moment. We're going to talk about creating a home you love. Beyond mindsets, Slow homemaking is also about cultivating a space that brings peace. The state of our home reflects the state of our mind. A cluttered space breeds a cluttered heart. Decluttering does not mean striving for a sterile, minimalist perfection. It means making space for what truly matters. Imagine a home where every object serves a purpose, where the decor is chosen with care rather than accumulated mindlessness. A home where fresh flowers grace the table, where cozy quilts invite relaxation, where everything has a place and nothing feels overwhelming. A place that breathes, a home that breathes. Decluttering is best approached in small steps rather than attempting a massive overhaul in a single weekend. Start with 5-minute sections. Let go of what no longer serves you. A tidy, peaceful space is not about impressing guests. It is about creating an environment that supports the life you want to live. Letting go of perfectionism. So often we rush through our tasks not because we must, but because we feel we have something to prove. We rush ourselves toward an unattainable standard, hoping that if we just do more, achieve more, perfect more, we will finally feel like we are enough. But perfection is an illusion. The pursuit of it robs us of presence, of joy, of the ability to truly be at home in our lives. Slowing down does not mean being lazy. It means being intentional. It means recognizing that you are already doing enough. That a home filled with love and care is far more valuable than one that meets some impossible standard of flawlessness. Finding beauty in the everyday. There is beauty all around, waiting to be noticed. The golden light of late afternoons streaming through the windows, the laughter of children playing, the scent of dinner simmering on the stove, the feeling of freshly washed sheets as you climb into bed. Slowing down is not about adding more to your plate. It is about noticing what is already there. It is about shifting the way you experience life, about making small but meaningful changes that brings more peace, more joy, and more presence into your days. Perhaps the best way to begin is simply to choose one small habit. Waking up without checking your phone, starting dinner just a little earlier, taking 5 minutes to tidy it up before bed. Over time, these habits weaves together, creating a life that feels less like a series of tasks and more like a home you always dreamed of building. After all, homemaking is not just about keeping a house, it is about crafting a life worth slowing down for. Thank you guys for staying till the end of this video. Kindly do well to subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you find value in this video, share to your family and friends that might be interested in this video, and I would definitely see you in my next video. Bye guys.